Hey, I'm Ethan.
I'm Courtney, and we thought this would be a fun video to do for our first video on this channel together. So we're just gonna do the boyfriend tag. I have the questions from the boyfriend tag that you find all over YouTube. So I thought it'd be fun to ask him, and then I'm gonna throw in just a few other questions we get asked all the time.
Yeah, I feel like it's a setup because she hasn't asked me anything yet, and she said it's a secret. So I'm pretty excited on what the questions are going to be. So
Yeah, because you're not supposed to show your boyfriend or your girlfriend, whoever you're doing this with, the questions beforehand. So they have no time to think about them ahead of time.
yeah, hopefully it's not too much.
So I'll try to go quick so we're not sitting here forever. I feel like he should know all of these, but we'll see how well he knows me. Okay, so first question is, how did we meet?
Well, we met at school.
What school?
Our high school. Years and years ago. But
10 years ago.
We met at high school in the basketball gym.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, number 2, if we were going out to eat, where would I want to go? Or where would we go?
Mexican food.
Okay, yeah. Number 3, what's one food I don't like?
You don't like pasta.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. It's not something I choose to eat, but
You don't
I like it.
Pass. Pass.
Oh my gosh, you can't pass.
You like everything.
I'm not super picky anymore, but there's things I don't like.
You don't like pasta.
What's something that your family cooks that I don't like to eat?
Collard greens.
Yeah, I don't like collard greens.
How do you not like collard greens? Collard greens is like the best thing.
I just don't, I don't know. It's like a texture thing. I don't like them. Okay. Number 4, how many brothers and sisters do I have?
You have one sister.
Yeah, that's easy. Number 5, am I a morning person or a night person?
Night person.
I'm not really either, yeah. I don't love to wake up early, but I'm not like...
There's not trick questions.
Okay. Yeah.
It's either yes or it's a no. You said, are you a morning person or are you a night person?
Okay. Alright, number... Stop.
Just morning or night.
Okay, number 6, if I was collecting
and
anything...
why are these questions about you?
Because it's the boyfriend tag.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You can ask me something. Number 6, if I was collecting anything, what would it be?
Seashells.
Really? Shoes? Number 7, do we have a song? And if we do, what is it?
We don't have a song.
Yeah, we do. Okay, number 8, what's my nickname? What's one that everybody calls me usually?
You don't have a nickname.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
My family calls me Court.
That's not a nickname.
Yes. How is that not a nickname?
This is half your name.
Oh my god. We have nicknames for each other too. But we don't really call each other them very often, unless it's just the two of us, because they're random. Number 9, what's my weirdest habit?
Farting.
That is not true.
She farts. Oh.
That's not true. No, it is not true. Oh my gosh.
She farts so much.
No, I don't.
Yes, it is.
Whatever.
That's a habit.
It's a lie. Number 10, what do you think I'm talented at?
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh my gosh.
Talented. You know how to cook. She's really good at cooking. I think that's a good talent. Yeah, you ladies out there gotta step up your game.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying.
Okay, I didn't think you were gonna say cooking, but number 11, when was the first time you said I love you to me? I know.
No, every day.
No, the first time. You don't remember?
That's a long time ago. Like who?
It was on a specific holiday though.
Thanksgiving.
No, you said it to me on Valentine's Day.
That's
Yes,
cheesy.
you did.
I didn't.
I know, it's cheesy, but you did. You were 16.
I know I said it way.
No, because we had only been dating for like 3 months at that time. Back in high
My
school.
God, man.
You talking about now?
No.
Oh.
I'm talking.
Okay. Anyway. Number 12, what's my eye color?
Green.
Yeah, they're like hazel green. Number 13, who is my best friend? This is easy.
Me.
Other than you. Oh my gosh.
Me.
No.
Your
Who?
sister.
Yes, my sister. Okay, number 14. Number 14. If I'm watching Netflix, what snack food am I having?
Popcorn.
No, I probably wouldn't be, but... Okay, number 15. Where was I born?
In a hospital.
Okay, but where? What's
L.A.
No.
Wildomar.
No.
Riverside County.
Yes, Riverside. Oh my gosh. Number 16. If I was any animal, what animal would I be?
A horse.
Why a horse?
Because that's what you like.
No.
Turtle.
No.
I think.
Doesn't know. What's my favorite animal?
Dog.
Oh my gosh.
It has to be a dog.
No, my favorite animal, I have 3. A bear, a shark, and a moose. So out of those 3, which one do you think I'd want to be?
A bear.
No, a shark. Okay. Number 17. You baked me a cake for my birthday. What kind of cake is it?
Chocolate.
Yeah, probably. I'm not really a big... Neither of us are big cake fans, but... Number 18. What could I spend hours doing?
Taking pictures.
Yeah.
Photography.
19. What is your favorite thing about me?
I like that you are patient and funny. Patient with me.
Yeah.
Funny.
Okay, last one on the tag. If we could have an ultimate date, what would it be? So I think they mean like my dream date. You had like no budget, no.
Private jet to a tropical island somewhere. While before the sun's going down, maybe a sun setting. Have a nice little thing going on. Got a table set, glasses. Got seafood set. Soft music playing in the background.
Seafood, is this for you or me?
And then we're just sitting there talking the night away. I think that would be a cool one.
It's a pretty good answer. Minus the seafood.
I know.
Okay, so the next few questions are going to be for both of us. These are things we get asked all the time since high school.
Okay.
So, first one. I already know what we're going to say, but when are we getting married? And
I don't know.
we get asked this all the time because we've known each other since high school. We have not dated since high school, like consecutively all 10 years. And we can do a whole nother video on our whole like story, you know, how we met and our dating and everything.
Yeah.
But we don't know an exact date or time. We don't like to put a timeline on it. We know when we're going to be ready. We want to get married. We want to get married in like the next few years. But it's not like, oh, in May we're getting married kind of thing. I always tell people probably like in a year we'll be like ready to, you know, get married and everything. But okay, the next one is, when are you having babies? We don't want to have any until we're married.
As
so
soon as we get married, the babies will follow.
We know as soon as we get married, we're going to be trying to have babies, like on the honeymoon trying.
But babies are expensive, so
yeah.
you're not going to just start popping out 4, and the next thing you know, everybody's struggling.
Yeah, we both would love to have kids. We want multiple kids.
Do it the right way.
We'd love to have them right now, but just we want to be really smart about it. So people always ask us though, because they want to know what our babies are going to look like, and we're like, you'll find out eventually. that's not what's important to us. So yeah. People always ask, how have you stayed together for so long?
Mistakes.
Yeah.
And forgiving mistakes. And just being able to
A lot of
communicate what we want, pushing the other person, they don't change, then that's a easy way to know if you want to keep pursuing a relationship with that person, because I would say every 5 years things change. So, or even two years, the person changes. So that person's not willing to, adapt and just become a better person like you want to be, then you can feel the incompatibility. And that's one reason for us. I've seen her grow and grow and grow from where she started, and she watched me grow from where I started. We both have a winner's mindset, so
yeah, because
growth
we
mindset.
like I said, we haven't dated the last 10 years,
No.
all 10 of them. So we obviously then we broke up a couple times, and it wasn't like we got back together, right away and then dated, broke up, and then it wasn't like that kind of on and off. So I never say we were on and off, because we dated other people, we talked to other people in between all of that, and we took multiple years of not being together in between each time. But it was a lot of growing up. And if that you want to just put it something simple, growing up. We were 16 and 17 when we met, and now we're 26 and 27. So it's a lot of growing up, a lot of experiencing life, and just being patient with one another. Like he said, forgiving each other for mistakes and just communicating, which is something that's learned over time. It's not something that happens, in one day. So
yeah, we can get into another video on that.
Yeah, because we're still learning.
If that's something you guys want to know, or you guys have questions.
So yeah, the next one is how did we meet, and he kind of answered that briefly. I'm not gonna really go into it because that's a long. I feel like that's a better one video. We do a whole video on that because I feel like we have it's almost like cheesy how we met and started dating. It's kind of like a.
She fell for the kid.
Oh my gosh, this is why I don't want to do this as one question. But it's it's a funny story too. So we'll do a whole other video on how we met. Okay, who made the first move? I don't think so. No way.
She's like, oh, Ethan.
No.
You're so cute.
No, I was not even interested in him. See, this is why we need to. That's another video. Okay.
That's how it went.
Last one, and this one's on a more serious note, but just basically people want to know advice on being interracial. We get asked this sometimes, and I just wanted to kind of put this in there too because we've had to go through things because obviously we're not the same race or ethnicity. And we haven't struggled a lot with that. I would say we're blessed because we live in California, Southern California, that we don't really deal with racism or anything like that hardly ever. I think we've only dealt with it a handful of times. It's definitely a challenge when you're dating somebody. It's not like either of our families are racist or they don't like the other race or anything like that, but it's just you're completely different cultures. You're raised differently. Even though our families had very similar morals growing up and similar rules and stuff in the house, they were very different at the same time. And it was I think culture shock a little bit for both of us once we started to date more and more, being at each other's houses more and more, the stuff that we dealt with, me seeing how a black mom reacts to certain things. Cool things though were the food that we get to eat at both of our families for holidays. It's cool now because our families get along great, which I love, our immediate families. So we did Christmas together this last year, and so it's been fun, but definitely challenges. We can talk more about that in depth on another time, but
yeah, other than that, that'll be another video.
A lot of other videos we could do.
There's always good and bad to everything, yin and yang, but yeah. But
just a lot of accepting and compromising. I never expect his family to be exactly like mine. I accept things that I don't necessarily agree with, but even if I disagree with them, that doesn't mean I'm gonna love them less or think of them less. It's just things that you think differently about. Not a big deal.
But yeah, that'll be the video. I'm glad I'm out of the hot seat. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and
thanks for watching.
Comment below if you guys have any questions or suggestions of what you guys want to see or whatever, and we'll think about it and we'll see what we can do.
Thanks for watching. Bye.